a port of Doom? I think there is on GBA, but I don't think there is on Game Boy now that I think about it. There we go. James Bond 007, developed by Sapphire, but spelled very different.
Like Sapphire 451.
You're too slow. You're too slow.
I thought I had this scene set, but I guess it reset.
Oh, I thought it was doing the 007 thing where.
That's 007, right?
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Another DMCA strike.
Maybe the golden gun. Oh, we're gonna have to break. We're gonna have to break out the peanut butter salad. I don't know if well, we've got salad dressing. I'm sure.
Bread.
What the heck happened to my capture here?
Yeah, maybe that's not a good idea. We should have a donation incentive to have a runner finish a game while duct taped to the ceiling. Blau, could you do that for us?
Do what now?
Did you duct tape yourself to the ceiling?
I don't think that'll happen. I don't think so, Tim.
That would have brought it in. That would have brought the money in. If I can get some help, I'll vouch.
Give me a second here. My capture is acting up.
Okay, I thought you were about to find some duct tape.
Yeah, Randy's duct taping himself.
Okay, tape. What can we do with tape? I've got some of the Gorilla. No, this might be a bad idea. This might be a bad idea. I was gonna say I could put the Gorilla tape on my leg, let it sit for like 20 minutes, and one of you have to rip it off. But that could rip skin, couldn't it? If it's the Gorilla stuff.
Yeah, it might just take your flesh clear off.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the one.
Okay, maybe not a good one.
I like the effort, but
that could be good. No, I don't think it'll take skin off. Like, I really don't. It can hardly hold some of my lights in my room. Oh man, but wouldn't that be tragic if it did? Imagine. Took the string off.
I can see the bone.
I have regular tape. Regular duct tape.
Okay.
Oh man, James Bond 007 on the Game Boy, brought to you in 16:9. Oh no. Please be 3D. Is this Game Boy Color Game Boy or just regular Game Boy?
It's regular Game Boy. It is Super Game Boy compatible, but the color scheme is just black and white.
They said
so I
Game
use the
Boy
Game Boy
really
Color's
loud.
black and white scheme.
I hear a jet. What's that? Are you
This
able
game plays a lot like Link's Awakening.
they're saying the gameplay volume is super loud. Wow.
This max volume for max headbang. Yeah, it started peaking when you switch scenes. Let me hear this. You gotta pull this up.
Okay, how's that?
That fix it, y'all. Go. Your stream. Oh yeah, that sounds like it. Oh, of course I got an ad. I think it's better. I gotta wait for this ad though. What is up with the ads? Oh, this is not in 3D, but
Oops, all ads.
okay, let's see. Oh wait,
Alright, Kerpop.
Later, Kerplop.
Dex says that a cable come loose. Yeah, it does sound very weird. Oh yeah, it's very loud. Yeah, it's got some beef to it, like some crunch, like Doug said. It's a little
crunchy.
Doug says much better.
I don't know if that fixed it.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh. What'd you do to fix it?
I just reset my capture card.
Oh, okay. There we go. All right. 007. I have not seen this game, so this is a Game Boy game, not even a Game Boy Color.
Oh, a secret.
Wait, it should. What year did this come out? 97. It could have been a color game though, couldn't it?
No, Game Boy Color came out in '98.
Ah, okay. It's off you by a year.
So this game plays a lot like Link's Awakening. It's not as good as Link's Awakening, but like it's pretty good.
Bond's Awakening. There goes. Whoa! Some serious action.
Good night, darling. I'll see myself out. Is that what he said?
Yep.
Okay. So where are you at right now?
I'm in China.
Okay. You're on some sort of mission. Like what's the goal here? Maybe they didn't give you a reason.
I forgot why they said I'm here.
Maybe this is where the golden gun is hidden.
The whole mission.
I think
The origin story behind it.
plot is that there's like a weapons smuggling ring or whatever.
Seems pretty average for James.
Yeah.
James. Playing reindeer game.
And I'm here to get information on it.
That guy's just hanging out. Oh, that guy was ready.
Who was James Bond in '98? Pierce Brosnan?
Uh-huh.
That would have been Pierce. Yeah.
It was Pierce Brosnan.
So this is Pierce Brosnan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, it's definitely on his likeness to it.
It could be Sean Connery.
They paid the big bucks for Pierce's likeness.
Could you imagine if they did? They're like, well, you're gonna have to, if you want the to use the dark hair pixels, you're gonna have to pay it. Look over.
You know they had all of the actors that portrayed James Bond in GoldenEye?
As like guest roles and stuff.
As characters you could select in multiplayer.
Oh,
The thing
I
with
thought you were talking about the
N64
movie.
64 like was so low poly that if you selected them, they all looked the same in the game.
Oh, it was a joke. Wait, or did they actually have like?
Like they had their actual portraits in the character select.
Really? Did I?
I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
I thought you were doing a bit like they look so crappy. It could have been any one of them. Really? So you could choose like Sean Connery or
Yeah.
Sean Connery. What?
Big two.
I don't.
Roger Moore, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
You had to enter a cheat code to get
Oh,
them to show up.
wait. So they probably had to pay for that too. It's surprised it's a cheat code that.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to walk behind a cheat.
I remember I was
They didn't
really
have rights to
excited
it.
for the Wii. They did a Wii 007 or GoldenEye. I
I
got it.
imagine they probably gained the rights to all of their likenesses through the license for James Bond.
I don't think so. I think individual actor licenses you have to get individually. I could be wrong.
Fighting game where all the characters are James Bond actors.
Oh man, what would they call that fighting game? Like 007.
License to Kill.
Don't they have a license to kill game already though? That would be a good one though.
License to Brawl.
I have cheesy one-liners.
Yeah. Oh, who's this guy? He's trapped? Okay. License to Brawl is pretty good. That's what Dex says. Yeah, I agree. Okay, next stunt. Next. Someone suggested there was a game they had in there in donations. Was it Pictionary? Leia, do you still have it off the top of your head? We could. Remember, we still are doing ornament drawings, $5. Always love the character sprites and such. Such a weirdly cute little art style they settled on for a Bond game. Yeah, it does look cool. Especially for just a
water buffalo.
Plain Game Boy game. I didn't go after you.
They're not hostile yet.
We did have someone in a cage, though, right?
Yeah. Not hostile yet, but watch your step.
Plants grow back pretty quick.
Pretty much.
Is that just a fly, like, sitting around that guy, or?
Do I know?
Around that dude, the soldier, it looked like he had, like, a fly or something. Or I don't know if he's a soldier.
No. I guess.
What is this guy? Oh, so you have a key to get him out?
This guy will make me a fake pass to get into the nightclub.
Oh.
I had to bring him paper. And now I gotta distract the guard.
I believe some will be confusing Pepper Pyramid Challenge as the current goal. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to come up with a new 5,000. Or we do it again at 5,000.
Do it again, I haven't done it.
That's true, Caden could do it at $5,000, so we could leave that on there. But we could think of other stuff to pad between now and then. Games with inexplicably good soundtracks are great. I can't hear this at the moment, but...
So this is a pretty neat puzzle. This guard won't let you go out. If only there was some way to slip by without him seeing you.
Is that a projector? No, it's a TV.
A gun.
It was a light.
Shoot him. Oh.
Kaden, you thought the solution to the puzzle was to shoot the guy?
Man, have you seen any James Bond movies?
Fair enough.
Oh, now they're hostile.
Uh-oh. They turned out that light, and then their lights turned on. Ooh. Oh, was that a life jacket?
Oh, look at these secrets in this feeble old man.
Okay. James Bond is pure stealth.
Didn't want to use the lamp, but I don't know where I'm going.
Whoa. Who's that guy?
He is Iqbal. He is the leader of these parts.
Okay.
Keep him in a dark cave?
Definitely not Odd Job.
Oh, we'll see Odd Job, don't you worry.
Iqbal's my favorite recurring James Bond character.
Went to school with someone named Iqbal.
20 questions? I do it. So how does 20 questions when you just ask 20 questions?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, so when you send in a donation with 20 questions, I'm down for it. Any donation, send them in 20 questions, I'll answer all 20.
Speed round.
Yeah. Top of my head. Boom. Mike says, been lurking 99% of the time, but I just realized I've been watching you guys for literally half my life. Thanks for doing what you do. Thank you, Mike. So Mike came in earlier, actually. He's the one that topped off to get us to the goal to do the rest of the pyramid. Donated $200. Okay, let's do the math here. So TSG, we've been around since 08.
12 years.
12 years. Dang, so.
Are we doxing this guy's life?
No. So Mike's 55. You think it's something, then ask yes or no questions, or rather the other people ask you questions. Oh, that's 20 questions. My bad. I know this sounds stupid. I've heard the term 20 questions, but I've never played 20 questions before. That's a lie, and Doug could call me out on it because I think I just played it during the last Halloween marathon. I think
Doug, call him out.
I think it was Doug. No, it wasn't Doug. It was Campy. They were maybe Doug was part. I can't remember.
This is a wild ride, Britt.
Well, I can't. I played it last marathon because remember Campy was playing, and I think Rom Scout donated, and we were supposed to each come up with something, and then they had to play 20 questions to guess what it was, or something like that.
That makes sense.
But maybe Doug was there. Oh no, yeah, Rom donated to make you only use adverbs. So that's kind of 20 questions. Adverb edition. See, okay, maybe I haven't played 20 questions.
You're right, Britt. That's basically 20 questions.
It sounded familiar, but now that I think about it, okay, maybe I'm wrong. I'm going back to I haven't played 20 questions.
We just circled back to that one.
So, does the chat... Okay, so how's that going to work donation-wise? I'll think of something, and then every donation has to have one question.
Yeah.
And then... What happens if they... Oh, then the chat has to guess what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it.
Sounds good.
I've got it. Okay. I've got the thing in my mind, because it's got to be a actual object, right? I'm not going to go super confusing and be like, the answer was youth or something like that. This is going to be an actual, this is a physical thing. I've got it in my mind. Just to make it clear, I'm not going to get all crazy. But, so I've got a physical thing in my mind. You could donate any amount. It could be $1, whatever. You can ask a question, I'll answer it, and then see if the chat can figure it out. That's right. Okay, now it's all coming back
Britt,
to me.
I'm glad you explained that.
I've got the thing in my mind. Get the questions rolling. This might, we'll see if this works. $1. And then while we're doing that, we'll try to think of a super big hitter that's just like, no doubt that people want to see that happen. Phil, are you still here? I think I got it. I'll be right back, y'all. Oh, I might regret this.
Let's got some big ideas from that.
Nothing good has ever come from Britt starting to look through his pantry saying, I might regret this.
There you go. Salad dressing. Got peanut butter.
Okay, I'm done gambling.
Did you win?
Are you
I
winning,
did.
son?
Are you winning, son? My son was playing Pac-Man the other day, and I could not stop myself from making that joke.
Was he indeed winning?
Hard to say because he was playing Pac-Man 256, which doesn't really have an end.
Any questions is still on the table.
There's another table coming up.
so much on the table.
Good amount.
For what?
A good one.
Okay.
Let's see.
2,500.
Wait, how much do we have right now?
2250.
Okay.
We just
That's a good one. Good one.
got a donation.
Are you ready for this basic game?
I don't think I'm ready, but
Good donation.
We did.
we did. We got a $2 donation from Pyro Cheesecake. Thank you, Pyro. I've got a question.
Okay.
Is it something James Bond would use, either casually or on the job?
Most likely not. Hold on, I'll go answer it.
What if the answer was youth all along? Kind of dressing. Mmm.
Okay, so the first answer to that 20 questions as y'all donate as you work towards this goal. I most likely not. Maybe in a more. I don't think you'd see James Bond using this item. No. Okay, this is what we got. Half side peanut butter, half side dressing. Are y'all ready for this?
Peanut butter and Greek dressing.
Okay.
The cup runneth over.
Oh, hold on. This is Greek dressing.
So here we are in the black market.
Okay. That'll be 2,500. We got to get to 2,500 by what time?
2 o'clock.
I have a funny story about the black market. And Deli remembers the story. Just gotta find the dude that says it.
I thought you were talking about the real black market.
So this is like a big old trading quest kind of thing. I'm looking for the starting point of it right now.
Oh, something just happened.
There's
Oh,
one dude in particular out here.
Slim Kirby. Slim Kirby with the raid. What's up, Slim Kirby? Slim's gonna be playing against Jagger, I think. Well, not playing against. Playing with Jagger and some other friends in the Link to the Past Super Metroid randomizer tomorrow. Right now, what y'all just walked into is we're trying to get to 2,500 by... I don't know what a fair time is.
I don't remember it. This one's on you.
2 a.m.?
Ah, yeah.
45
Okay,
minutes?
this is the guy. He says, I could help you immensely if you could only find me a small red fish. And so I had it in the back of my mind when I was playing this on my stream the other day, just to refresh my memory of this game. I was like, alright, he's probably looking for like a red snapper or something. So I'm looking around this market for a red snapper. And then, maybe an hour later, after I made progress past this whole area, it finally hit me. I was like, oh, he was looking for a small red fish. It must have been a red herring.
Yeah, it's got some drip to it, that's for sure.
Yeah. Almost got the
And
drip.
then everybody in my chat room.
Yeah. So if we can get...
Brett, I'm gonna throw up looking at that.
We gotta get to 2,500. Doug says, I am upset. 2,500 by, this is a pretty extreme sandwich, by 2 a.m. 45 minutes. 45 minutes. It's on the table. Hopefully it's off the table pretty soon. I'll take a very, very healthy bite. Do I have to? I think if I ate the whole thing, we'd break TOS because I don't think I'm gonna be able to
Keep that down.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna take the healthiest of bites and. Man, it smelled pretty good, to be honest. I checked if it was expired.
There's a good chance it was expired.
Hold on.
Chicken.
I might have to make a new sandwich because I probably shouldn't eat expired. Let me check.
No, you probably shouldn't.
Random question. Besides something like pineapple, which does go on pizza, should not go on pizza.
Oh god.
Everything goes on pizza.
Wait, that's by. Yeah, this is way expired.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. We gotta get some different
Who in the chat had Britt look? Because thank you.
Oh, that was my own mind. God dang it. I just wasted so much peanut butter. The only thing we all have left is Russian.
Oh, I love anchovies on
Russian?
pizza.
Yeah,
What is Russian
What's
dressing?
Russian dressing?
and it's expired too. God dang it.
What
Okay,
is
hold on.
Russian dressing?
Yeah, look.
What in the world?
This is also expired. Okay, I've got to find some other stuff. Oh man. Well, yeah, I would normally eat it, but got to keep my body strong just in case the worst happens, you know.
In these unprecedented times.
Wouldn't that be a terrible way to go out if like food poisoning got you? Like you got sick and then you got that would be bad. Honestly, that would be really bad.
I believe you, Britt. You don't have to convince me.
Alright, that's 2 dressings down. Can't do the Russian, can't do the Greek.
What do I not like on pizza?
What about Hershey's caramel syrup on peanut butter?
It just sounds like a good time.
Yeah, that sounds pretty tasty, Britt.
Well, the problem is oh, hold on.
Here we go.
That's the Italian dressing?
What about kimchi and peanut butter?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Because we do have kimchi.
And we know it's not expired.
Alright, y'all. Kimchi peanut butter sandwich. What do y'all think?
I'll get a nibble.
Let's take a nibble of the kimchi peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta get to 25 hundo.
Got a bucket of kimchi.
Peanut butter kimchi sandwich. There's 19 questions left for the guest. So the last question was, could you see James Bond using it? I honestly don't. I mean, it wouldn't be impossible. I just don't see him partaking in that type of thing. Doesn't seem part of his doesn't seem like something he would do. But I'm not gonna say it's impossible.
That was supposed to be yes or no.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that'd be difficult. Okay, maybe I gave out too much info. Okay, I'm gonna make my peanut butter and kimchi sandwich in cadence.
Yeah.
Well, I just gave you a lot of details, so... Alright, sandwich number 2. Dropping up the kimchi over here. Getting ready.
A lot of people like Italian sausage on pizza. I don't really really like Italian sausage.
I like Italian sausage. I like it.
I love Italian sausage and spaghetti sauce.
We go round 2.
Chef Brett is getting the bread wet over there with the kimchi.
Good morning, Miss Bliss.
Trying my hardest with peanut butter. Oh! Bread. Ooh, this stuff stinks. I like that cheese though. With peanut butter though, I don't know.
So with most James Bond games, they like kind of loosely follow a movie. This is the original story.
As far as I am aware, this is a totally original plotline.
They should make this into a movie.
Here's signed on.
I think all the movies are based on books, aren't they?
What was that, Blow?
I said I think all the movies are based on books, aren't they?
Are they? I don't know. There's someone in chat knows. A lot. Based on books. According to Doug, our resident James Bond expert. Brett's making a second peanut butter and kimchi sandwich right now. Scarfed up the first one.
That's excellent. How do you taste that?
Oh, you know what? I forgot to trade that diamond. Oh, wait. Diamond's what I need in here. Never mind.
James Bond came first by a pretty large margin.
You know, what was it, like the 60s? That,
Yeah.
started bonding?
Was Sean the first? Yeah.
First movie was Dr. No, but there was a, like, television skit of Casino Royale before that.
Okay.
You good this time, Brett?
Yeah, we got it. This isn't expired. Okay, so we got a peanut butter Vegemite sandwich at 2,500. If we can get there by 2 a.m. You guys have about 40 minutes to get there.
Wait, Vegemite?
I mean,
Like,
peanut butter and kimchi. My mind's going all sorts of places.
I think that was just wishful thinking on Britt's part. This is probably going to be way worse.
I mean, me and Caden are both going to take some bites, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's make it happen. 2,500. We're getting closer to our Halloween marathon, which was at 3,000, which is a super awesome, fun event, Resident Evil. And so if we can get to, maybe we could get to 3,000 by 6 p.m. today. Maybe we could get there before then. But first step is getting to 2,500, and that's tackling this peanut butter and Vegemite sandwich. Let's chip away at it. We got the 20 questions going.
He said Vegemite again.
I mean, kimchi. Vegemite's on the brain.
At this point, you might as well just add some Vegemite to it.
If I had any, which, well, we might, but that, look, down the line. You playing Star Wars over there? I cannot wait till after this marathon. I'm going Star Wars nuts. You still have the Vegemite and Marmite from last year? I should. I just don't know where it is. Really, Vegemite, I'm being honest, I know it sounds stupid because lots of people eat Vegemite, but there's something about Vegemite that just makes me gag, like the smell of it and everything.
Yeah, it's like a glob of salt.
The smell is really bad. I don't smell salt when I smell it. I smell beer.
Figure.
Bless you. Yeah, this has got quite the odor too, so it's going to be a really good build up when we eventually have to
I
eat
can't
this.
stand kimchi.
Well, it's right here in front of our face with peanut butter.
Stinking up the place.
We're going to fold that and there it is. 2,500. Let's chip away. We have not that long to get there, but I mean, this is one of those extreme goals where it's like, I mean, this is pretty nasty. So if we don't get there, it's like not the worst, but it's on the table. If you got any people, maybe someone out there's watching. It's like, this is what I love. These people just. It's for a great cause, though. We're raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We do this. It's become an annual event for St. Jude in the last 4 years, and we've been doing them as our summer event for. Actually, it might be 5. I'm trying to remember the first one that we did. It was after Sonic, right?
2017, 18, 19, and 20.
Okay, I was off a little bit.
Because 16 we did Build On for Sun and Moon.
Ooh, that was a good one. I like that marathon a lot. But yeah, start rolling. It's getting into the late night, 1:26 a.m. Central. I love the hip swing Bond does when he shoots. Can we get some of that hip swing action?
All that beautiful hip swing footage.
What's going on here? What's the rating on this game, Bob? You trick us?
I think it's.
I'm just
It
kidding.
doesn't have a rating.
Yeah, maybe T for teen. I'll put it on there.
If it has a rating, it's probably E.
Oh no, there's violence. Yeah, when is ESRB? Well, we know. So this game came out what year? 97. And yeah, you're right. Like Ocarina of Time, it doesn't have ESRB on it.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't know when the ESRB came out or started, but
I don't think the original runs of Ocarina had ESRB.
Let's see.
pretty sure N64 games did.
ESRB start. It was.
Doug just said.
Oh, there we go. Dropped to
94,
94. Okay. So
Yeah, because there were Super Nintendo games that had like the KA on it, because that was
Yeah.
popular for a while.
I'm gonna guess this got a teen rating. What do y'all think?
I went the wrong way.
Oh no. I'm just.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because of violence.
I think the violence will do it. The guns,
Yeah.
the scantily cladness. I mean, look at this. Dude looks like he's butt naked right there. It had KTOA on the box art. God,
It's too adult.
that's so vague. It's teen. Let's just be honest. I guess they got more strict on the ratings eventually.
I think
Yeah.
Kids to Adult was original. Like that's what E original was.
Yeah.
Let me see what Majora's Mask ESRB is, because it's.
I think ratings did get
It's 8 for everyone.
strict. Because they have like movies from like the 80s that are like PG, that have like nudity.
Well, there used to not be PG-13, so a lot of '80s movies that now would be, PG, like had nudity or something, were just PG back then.
Yeah.
Well, man, this smell. Let's get the train, the ball rolling.
Really filling up the room.
Yeah, Lauren's gonna wake up and be like, "What happened?" Someone's gonna love it. Weird though, I see the player's choice has a E rating. Oh, this one? I guess this game's a player's choice. Do you have another game after this, or was this it for you tonight?
This is my last for the marathon.
Oh wow, I wonder who plays after you then. It's gonna be...
Unless I end up finishing really fast.
I wonder if it's Punkle.
It is Punkle after me.
Oh sweet.
Very machete-based James Bond. This Bond studied the blade.
Was that Casino Royale?
It was a casino.
I think I saw Madden's in there. What was his name in the movie? The Chief?
Oh man.
Yeah.
He's got the sword. Game reminds me a lot of Link's Awakening. It's got that vibe to it.
Hey look, it's everybody's favorite character from GoldenEye.
Oh man.
Odd Job.
Oh, dang.
Wait, he is way bigger than you.
He is massive.
Did you just beat him?
No, you have to lose there.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was like, it looked like... Wait, we agreed. No Odd Job.
He took you to an oasis in the desert?
Maybe Odd
Yeah,
Job's
he
a good
drops you
guy.
off in the desert.
You have a horse with no name?
There's a scorpion.
Is the hotel from Quantum of Solace in here? Is that it?
Oh, nice hotel. That scorpion was adorable, yeah.
That underground tunnel took you to Tibet?
It was a U.S. Army base.
Oh. Dang.
Game is pretty cool, not gonna lie. I don't know why I'd like that, but...
Thanks for being honest.
It looks pretty cool.
I think the only reason I really like this game as much as I do is because it really feels a lot like Link's Awakening.
Yeah, I can definitely see certain parts that do. And you have a sword out. Peanut butter, kimchi dream, it's still there. It's a lofty goal, I know. 2,500 by 2 a.m. You guys still have about 30 minutes, 28 minutes. We pass it, but who knows? Maybe if we get a $10 donation, $20, and as we get closer to the goal, it might make it a little bit more attainable. We're also doing a 20 questions game right now. I have something in my mind right now. It's a physical object that you could actually hold. Pyro had asked a question. Is something James Bond would use, either casually or on the job? You know, it's possible casually. I just don't see it as something in his character that he would do. I could be wrong on that. Maybe when y'all find out what it is, you'll disagree with me, but that's the first question.
What you're thinking of.
See, it's 19 more questions, and it can be any donation, even $1. So it's technically Sunday now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, man, time's flying. What's the first game you're gonna play when you get home?
Me?
Oh, Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, I have been wanting to play the other pack.
Yeah, there'll be that too. True. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Dorothy?
Hoodwink already got nerfed.
Oh yeah, I heard it was pretty bad,
Yeah.
pretty strong. But I mean, they kind of always they always started out overpowered and work it down. So that's cool. So it's like Wind Ranger. It apparently plays like Wind Ranger too. Has a shackle ability.
Yep. And if you're in the trees, you're unstoppable.
I want to see this in action. It is past my streaming time, but don't worry. I'll recover. I'm actually going to be commentating until like 6 a.m., so plenty of me left. Dorothy, we're working towards this peanut butter and kimchi
Got that
sandwich.
long shift, huh?
The beefy one. The sandwich is really beefy though. For me, yeah, I'll probably, besides Dota, because Dota's kind of a given for me, that I'm be playing it. Same with Pokemon the card game, so we'll leave that off the table. I think I'm either gonna play. I platinum Demon Souls, and now I was playing a Holy Paladin build, so I might pick up that. I've really been wanting to play Final Fantasy 15, replay it.
I've never played 15.
I really liked 15. I thought it was.
Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
I love 15, yeah.
I've heard it's good.
Jedi Fallen Order. I'm leaning towards that. And we got Squadrons. Gonna be playing some SWOTOR.
I still haven't played through Final Fantasy 15.
Oh really? I figured you'd have been all over that. Like peanut butter on kimchi.
Nah, I'm not real big on open world RPGs.
It's my jam.
I love them.
It's this one's not so much. I mean, it's got open world aspects, especially after this newer patch. I heard that you can. The car was kind of was on rails in the beginning, but I think
I'd say the first half of the game is open world, but then it becomes not at all open world in the second half.
Yeah. What else?
But it's not like a huge world anyway.
Yeah. You guys don't like peanut butter? You guys don't like kimchi? What about you, Joseph? First game when you get home, what are you gonna be playing? Maybe Knights of the Old Republic 2?
Already there. I'm probably gonna finish Doom Eternal first. I think I'm about halfway through. Really fun.
Is that someone held hostage on a rope? Oh no.
What?
I thought that was a
Oh,
hostage.
it's a monk.
Oh, it's a monk, okay.
He's just chilling.
I thought someone was tied up.
He gave me a rope, though.
Oh. Whoa, he's got the hook shot. It really is like Link's Awakening, except you don't have the hook shot in Link's. Yeah, you do. You have the hook shot in Link's Awakening?
Yeah, you get it from the catfish's maw.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's right. Shouldn't have second guessed myself. Man, Link's Awakening remake, that was a good one.
I forgot they did a Link's Awakening remake, to be honest.
Oh man, it's really good. I'm telling you, Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, put it in that art style, packaged together, 20th anniversary. 35th anniversary, I was a little bit off on that one. So when did you first play James Bond, Blau? This one?
when I was, I think, 14, my best friend got the game and I borrowed it from him and played it and beat it.
Was this the same year as GoldenEye or a year after?
I think it was a year after. GoldenEye was like 96, I think.
Yep. I think it was 96.
I actually started the whole James Bond craze among my group of friends because I saw GoldenEye and Nintendo Power and I was like, I want this game for Christmas. And I got it and all my friends played multiplayer with me.
Nice.
I just got
it trended all the way over here in Texas. Yeah, we'd go to Bray's house and he had what at the time was considered like a big screen TV. It was one of those like massive TVs that like when you looked on the side of it, it was, you guys can't see, but it was probably like
3 feet deep.
Yeah, at least 3. It was more than that, I think. Yeah, it was a rear projector. And we just, thing weighs 5 trillion pounds. Yeah, absolute unit.
Yeah.
We'd go over there and we'd play split screen GoldenEye. Which probably, when I look back on it, probably did not look the greatest, I imagine.
I'm sure it looks a lot better than a CRT did.
CRTs look great, what do you mean? I'm being serious. You didn't like CRTs when it came to what's the RGB? Not composite cables. Look really, really good.
I mean, I didn't really care back in the day because that's all there was. But you know, once I played on my first HD TV, I was never looking back.
If you play if you take Banjo-Kazooie or any N64, any game that was built with a composite, like during the generation of the composite cable, and you put on an HD TV, they look pretty poopy. I mean, you can get those converters and stuff, but I still don't feel like it has the. Whenever the game was like made with composite in mind, Doug's got my back. Any game designed for CRT looks great. Yeah. I think so. That's how I think. And I wasn't one of those people for a while. And then JD, because I'd seen like the movement and stuff online, and people on YouTube had mentioned like, oh, I have a CRT, and I just really never thought about it. And then JD used to bring his little tiny CRTs for our marathons, and then he had an extra one. He's like, here, you can keep. He had 2 extra ones. He's like, here, you can keep them for in between the marathons. So I used it for like in between the marathons to play like. Ocarina of Time, like old N64, like Super Nintendo games, and I was like, wow, this looks so much better than playing it on like the Wii U Virtual Console or whatever.
I mean,
lower
to
latency.
each their own.
Yeah. It's just, it's opinion. I'm not saying I'm like right about it. Just like personally, I like the look.
Oh,
I prefer to see the crisp, clear, jagged edges of all the polygons. Actually, the Genesis, because it couldn't do transparency, it quite relied on the blurriness of a CRT to make its dithering look like transparency.
Yeah, there's a lot of different effects and like the user interface and stuff like that I feel like when you see it sharpened on like an HDTV and stuff, it just doesn't come across as great. But then because I'd always thought in my head, it's like, I know that obviously games aren't going to look as great nowadays. Like, I'd go back and played Final Fantasy VII on my one of my flat screen TVs, and I was like, I know it wasn't going to look great, but geez, it did not.
Final Fantasy VII looks like poopy anyway.
Well, okay, maybe it was a bad example, but say like, I don't know, Ocarina of Time or something like that, and I was like, wow, it's, it just, for the time, I guess looked, better or whatever. But then I put it on the CRT, and I was like, okay, it still looks, it looks closer to what I thought it looked like whenever I was playing it as a kid. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It didn't lose as much over the time.
I think the last game I played on a CRT was Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and the text was actually not readable. So, yeah, ever since then I've just been like, yeah, I'd rather things be clear.
Well, I'd try if you have a CRT around, try some of the like Super Nintendo games, like some of the pixel art games, the ones you notice the most. Like I played Super Metroid on a CRT last year, and I was just like, oh wow, this looks so good. And the sound, well, I mean the sound, that's not going to be affected by the type of TV. But Dead Rising had a very small text too, impossible to read on CRT. Yeah, actually, the first time I played it was on CRT. My brother and his friend Brian Davis, they played through the entire thing on a CRT, but we were like, I can't read the text. We back! Whoa, that number. Yeah, Bluetooth. The donations have popped off tonight. Thank you, everybody.
I'm gonna get more so we can eat this kimchi and peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, if we get to 2,500, this is what we're working towards next.
I mean, I remember what all those games looked like on a CRT. I just think it looks better when it's clear.
Ooh. Ooh, the first time I had a flat screen TV was, I think 2005 or 2006. It was whenever either was the summer after no, I think it was 2006. Yeah, there's also that too, latency, like Doug mentioned. Yeah.
I used the CRT gaming monitor for longest time.
In general, latency is not an issue for people playing games casually.
I'll do anything casual.
I could feel it on games like Punch Out. Playing that on an LCD is very different from playing that on a CRT. It's almost like, I mean, I can get used to it after not that long, but yeah, you can feel it. Tried playing the Wii U version of Watch Dogs on my CRT, and it kept having to switch off to switch to off TV mode because I could not read the text at all. Yeah. When it comes to games that were made when HD, high definition TVs were around, and those, yeah, it's, you know, not going to be the case where they would look better on a CRT. It'll be your classic stuff, like even the GameCube stuff. There might be some games, it'll depend on the games, but yeah, 64 and back, PS1 and back. But then when it comes to like PS2 and GameCube, that's when you start getting to, wanting to either mod them or find component cables and scale in the other direction, or go the other direction and go up. But it depends on the game.
Honestly, when it comes to looks of things, a lot of these HDMI cables for older consoles have an option to smooth things. So I don't even really get the argument for looks anymore, because it kind of simulates what the CRT does without making it blurry.
A little bit. There's I can't remember if it's Modern Vintage Gamer, or there's some really good YouTube videos out that talk about the differences between CRT TVs and LCD, or, I mean, for a while there was like plasma and stuff like that. But anyways, they go over the differences because they're like enthusiasts with them. And they go out for like the Sony Trinitrons and stuff like that, and there's some pretty convincing arguments for it. So you could watch one of those videos, and they'd probably be able to explain it a lot better than I could, but.
How many sumo wrestlers do you need to kill?
Can y'all remember like the first game that required you to do a mission where I need you to go out and defeat X amount of this enemy and come back?
First game.
And was it an MMO?
A lot of people's style.
Well, I know I played Final Fantasy 11, and that came out for a while, and that had that's and same with Star Wars Galaxies had that system.
Lineage 2 had that.
Nexus had that. Is there any like single player games that required that? Because you'll see it nowadays. But I wonder how far back it goes. Like maybe what was that very old RPG that ended up becoming an MMO? And it's like it's cited a lot of the times as like the first MMO. But I think Ultima, yeah. Did Ultima have like quests like that, or were there any RPGs that were like, hey, go out there and kill 5 dragons and come back and I'm trying to think.
I'll give you a piece of bread.
Yeah. I mean, now that like that whole questing kind of system is pretty prevalent in like everything, but I can't
say it runs wild and MMOs.
Yeah. That's why I'm really excited about the Ashes of Creation, because it's weird that, I mean, I'm sure there are tons of MMOs that try new things, but a lot of them are kind of stuck in the same ruts.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't. And a lot of them will invest a lot of money in the next big new MMO, but then you go and play and it has like some systems that are different, but then when it comes to like the dungeons and then the questing, it's pretty same. It's like, okay, well, we have this other system that's new maybe, but no one's going all in. But this Ashes of Creation game feels like they're going pretty all in, trying some new stuff.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited. I haven't seen anything on it in a while.
They had a stream like a couple weeks ago.
Me and I've been trying to, like how I did with Cyberpunk and stuff. Got excited for it and then stopped like trying to look up anything about it.
So they just don't want to play as another human. Please make non-human or human like races. Yeah, I mean, what do they have? Is it all human races in Ashes of Creation? I guess so. Now that I think about it.
I mean, they're all humanoid for sure. I mean, they're like elves.
Oh, okay. So it's just like high fantasy.
Yeah.
Hey, Bluetooth Rocky, if you want to play MMO with me that has, well, they're all humanoid too. I was gonna say you can play SWTOR with me. There's tons of alien races on there. They actually have really opened it up. There's pretty much, I want to say there's at least 20 different races to pick from in SWTOR now. If you go free to play, you can just unlock them by earning like cartel coins through the games, but. Get him James Bond. Wait, James Bond has a shield now?
Yep. Sure do.
Oh,
I need it to be able to block odd jobs hats.
Is it just called shield, or does it have something different like?
I think it is just called a shield.
That. Woo! Not like a winner. Bazookas. Yeah, I can't, off the top of my head, I can't think of any like Super Nintendo or any games that have quest systems like that. I think that Ragnarok Online, I mean, that's another MMO, but I didn't realize, they made a Ragnarok single player game that I think was on the Game Boy Advance. It was in like the style of Ragnarok Online, but
they have a single player Ragnarok game on DS.
Oh, cool. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
I mean, I feel like
it was pretty good.
quests are inherently more of an MMO trope because, I mean, like a pacing thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're playing a single player game, there's really no reason to have you like just waste time to go kill
I just wish in an MMO it was like, and they have this a lot of the times with the quests where it's like, say like in The Witcher, they have a lot of cool quests like this where it'll have like a story how this, there was this old lady who was slowly getting sicker over time, and she disappeared. We found out she turned into one of the creatures in the game, like a werewolf, and she's now gone the next town over and like murdered everybody and like go over to that town and find her and trap her and stuff. That seems way cooler than it's like kill 5 geeky Borgies or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like in The Witcher because like the quests seem like cool adventures or whatever, and then you go complete those and then you go back and stuff like that. But The Witcher still does, I think, it still has quests where it's like kill 5 wolves and bring back. Not very many though. I need to get back to The Witcher. I was having so much fun with it.
And I always feel like those quests are just like kind of gratuitous.
Yeah.
Isn't Cal getting on you to play The Witcher?
Oh, that's a permanent staple. I need to do it. I started it when it came out I got Last Christmas on the Switch, and I was having a really good time with it. And it was one of those cases where a brand new release that I've been waiting for a while came out, and so I was like, I'll put this on hold while I play it, and then I just didn't go back to it. I was having a really fun time with it. I'm pretty far in it. Like, let me think without spoiling it. Yeah, I can say like vague stuff. Like I finished one of the main quest lines where there's these like 3 or 4 witch ladies, the sisters or whatever.
Yeah.
I did that.
Like absolutely horrible looking.
Yeah. But that whole storyline was really cool, and like going to inside the tree and just like figuring out everything. But
Yeah, that was the Baron quest line.
yeah, that's probably like the first major quest line in the game or something.
Yeah, after White Orchard, yeah.
And then I met up with what's the redheaded woman in I forgot what major city that is, but I think I finished almost all of that city too. But anyway,
Novigrad.
yeah. I'm moving along. I feel like the game sends you out on a hunt, you hunting and tracking down. Yeah.
I mean, like, I guess in single-player games, it'll be like, yeah, these wolves are terrorizing our cows, like, we need to go kill them. And then you'll go out and, like, literally kill all the wolves. But
Yeah.
like, MMOs, it's like, obviously everything has to respawn. It's like, alright, you killed 10 wolves, but it didn't do anything, but
Yeah.
thanks.
You run back and you see the same thing happen over again.
I mean, not knocking it, that's how it has to be for MMOs, but it's just like immersion breaking.
Yeah. I bet they'll come up with something. There's gotta be something out there. Do you think that Blizzard is working on a WoW successor in the sense of not just like a new MMO game? Like, what was the game that everybody was talking about forever? They got canceled. That ended up they picked steps from like Titan. Yeah, not Titan, but a literal continuation of World of Warcraft, but in a totally new system and stuff like that.
And
Like a World of Warcraft 2?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it would work so well. Just look at EverQuest 2. The original is still more popular than the sequel.
Well, I mean, you could definitely argue that the original was better, because I played EverQuest 2 right when it came out. And it was fine, but it didn't break a whole lot of new ground. Like, there was an EverQuest game that got canceled that I was really looking forward to that was using voxels that was supposed to be more of a real, like,
What was that?
sandbox.
EverQuest Next, I think?
Yeah, that one I was looking forward to. Because I do really want, like, a really, really sandbox experience. Like Star Wars Galaxies is one of the first MMOs I played, where you're actually building towns and building economies and stuff like that. And you don't even have to be like a combat character, like everybody has their own role type deal. They don't have those nowadays.
yeah.
Or if they do, they're hard to find.
Here's the something after the creation.
Yeah. 007. Who's the final boss of this game? Is it Oddjob?
No. Oddjob's just a lackey.
Okay.
It's some original dude.
You said this game came out after, so I guess it spawned because of the success of GoldenEye.
Probably. I've always assumed that was the case.
Yeah. It's crazy how they haven't. I mean, I think there's been other like decent Bond games, but none of them have come close to matching the excitement of GoldenEye. Did they wait? Am I imagining this? Did Xbox or someone tease that they were doing a full-on remake of GoldenEye, or is that something I made up in my head?
There's a remake of GoldenEye on the Wii.
I do remember that one, but it's not like a remake, is it? It's
Oh no, it's a full-on remake. It's even got the current James Bond in it instead of Pierce Brosnan.
I think something happened where they couldn't. There's some differences. Perfect Dark's coming back. I'm really excited about that. Which I had a 360 one that was okay. That was on the launch of 360. I'm pretty sure.
Get that laptop gun.
Yeah.
Talking about Perfect Dark Zero.
Yeah.
It's a subject change, but does anyone remember there was a PS2 game called like Oni, and you were like a female assassin? That game was dope.
You guys know. Oni. Let me Google this.
I think I've heard of the game, but I didn't know anything about it.
Oni PS2. That's autofilling, so it's got to be a thing. This is pretty cool. Got like the holofoil art on the front of it.
Yeah.
Dude, what type of game is this? It's made by Rockstar?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Rockstar did some wild stuff. Didn't Rockstar do the bouncer? Or no?
I don't know.
No, Square
That was
Enix.
Square Enix, yeah.
Okay, let's see. What is this Oni game about? Oni is a third-person action video game developed by Bungie West, a division of Bungie. Released in 2001, it was Bungie West's only game. Gameplay consists of third-person shooting with hand-to-hand combat with a focus on the ladder. Developed by Bungie, Rockstar Games, Rockstar Toronto, Omni Group. So I guess they were. Okay, I want to watch the gameplay of this.
We need an Oni remake. It had like a very anime style.
Yeah, I'm watching the intro right now. Oh, this looks pretty cool. Okay, let me get to the gameplay. This kind of looks like the gameplay where they're running around and stuff. Kind of looks Mega Man Legends-ish. But I haven't got into the combat or anything. Ooh, I like the kind of like aiming style and everything of it. That game looks pretty cool.
We're only gonna do a PlayStation with
PlayStation, like the best of PlayStation.
this.
We could do that for sure. There's so many that we could play. The only thing that will make WoW end is when they announce WoW 2. Yeah, I'm wondering. I think it'll eventually happen, but WoW's still so popular right now. There's really no reason for them to do it. But at the same time, do you want to wait until it's dwindled? You'd have to be really confident that you've got something that's gonna be the next thing. Like really confident. But I'm wondering if they'll do Warcraft 4 first and let that be the game that sets up.
I mean, I don't know how they would do Warcraft 4 without like either reusing story from WoW or
Progress it past it.
yeah, it would have to go like way past.
Yeah. And since I mean, the game covers like so many different planets and stuff like that, you could just set it and then different place in another universe. I mean, the same universe in a different side, different galaxy or something. I don't know. Yeah, I think they will. They'll make an attempt in the next 10 years.
And they pretty much ran out of source material for a while. Like what? Wrath of the Lich King?
Yeah, it's been like original stuff since then. This new expansion sounds like they might, when we come back from the next one, when we come back to Azeroth, might be a time skip or something. Which could be pretty cool. Welcome back. There's been another war going on here for 20 years. I don't know how big it will be, but...
Have you played Shadowlands?
No, I just watch streamers play. I just watched it. It looks cool.
Why is Oddjob such a giant?
People complain too much about how small he was in GoldenEye, I guess.
They really did make him massive. Kind of like reminds me of the ice hockey, having to angle his hats like where it'll deflect off in a certain way to go to his body. By the way, ice hockey on the NES, that's a good hockey game.
It's like the best hockey game.
I love it. That and NHLPA 93 or 4 on the Super Nintendo or something like that was really good. But yeah, I like ice hockey on the NES. Oh, we got a donation from Kanto, who donated $10. Thank you, Kanto. You're keeping the dream alive. Oh well, it's after past 2 a.m. I'll give you till 2:30, since I kind of went off topic and didn't bring this up for a while. If we get to 2,500, we'll eat this peanut butter kimchi sandwich. Thank you, Kanto. You just donated $10 to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And if you're in the chat, Moobot just posted a link. Pokemon name for a Pokemon donation for a Pokemon sound. Yeah, we have that type of tech with the donations. It'll take your name and throw in a sound that closely matches to you. Kimchi is so good. What, Kanto?
Is it good with peanut butter?
Kimchi with peanut butter? Fold it in half. Just get the good old crunch.
Yeah, I don't like kimchi that's soggy. Gotta have a good crunch to it.
Yeah. Be there. Make it a good crunch. I don't know. Peanut
Last
butter.
time I had kimchi, it was just so fermented that it was like straight alcohol.
Oh, it's strong. But it's very good. Creamy or chunky? We got chunky.
Chunky peanut butter.
Got chunky peanut butter.
Original music.
Yeah. I think we all did. What's up, Jagger? How's it going?
Jagger G in the house. That chunk.
I opened your Pogo gift earlier. Oh, thank you, Jagger. I caught a Earthwig.
Switch pad.
Oh no, you want to use this thingy?
I need this bring the dock.
Oh wait, I can plug. Let's see. I can do this. Which do you think would be easier? I can just plug that in.
I mean, I don't need to use it right now.
Okay.
Please and thank you. Is that your dock?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. didn't realize Oddjob was the guy in hats for sale. Yeah, he's got plenty of them.
That's his gimmick. He's got a deadly hat.
Oddjob, stop! I don't know him. I saw something about Kurdistan.
You killed me.
So I guess the bad guy's name is Golgov.
Whose name?
Okay.
General.
Pokemon Go, baby.
Go. Anybody get any shinies lately?
I got a shiny Magmar.
How dare you? I think I've only ever gotten one shiny. It was in Nidoran.
Oh, really? I've played a couple of the community days.
Like,
Shiny Squirtles and Blasters. All the ones that I got from community days. Those are the only shinies I've gotten. Even that Magmar was on the 2020 community week or whatever it was. This last week.
I always get unlucky with community days. I'll be working.
Oh, yeah.
In the refineries, which has nothing. Actually, the few times that I've opened Pokemon Go in the refineries, the only Pokemon I find are like Grimer, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. Intentional. You got that. That's the biome there.
Yeah.
They're like, put them grammars there.
If you're looking for Grimer, just head out to a refinery.
I do like Muck.
That Alolan? Is that the rainbow one?
Yeah.
Muck's the star of your deck, isn't it?
My deck? Grimer.
Yeah.
Grimer plays a pretty decent role. Getting the card draw for me. No Mucks in there though.
Oh, you just called it Muck because
Yeah, I always mess
typical
up.
Brit.
Yeah, I always just mess up and call it Muck all the time. But it's actually Grimer.
That's funny.
I feel like Garbodor has taken away Muck and Grimer's shine. Like, Garbodor got the G-Max form, but no Muck. You kidding me?
I'm surprised that Alolan, Muck, and Garbodor aren't like mortal enemies like
Yeah.
what is it, Zangoose and Seviper?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Bungie and Rockstar.
Yeah. With the ultimate game there.
Set in Cyberpunk world. That's why I liked it.
It was Cyberpunk before Cyberpunk.
Well, Cyberpunk 2020 was out. The tabletop game, that's from the 80s.
Oh yeah. Then 2020 came and like, dang, it didn't turn out like we thought.
Yeah.
Don't feel like spending money on it. Yeah, I've strictly played it free to play Pokemon Go. I like the challenge of, having to conquer the gyms and put Pokemon in it and get coins that way. I felt like if I spent money on storage and stuff, it wouldn't feel like as much as of an accomplishment for me. Even though there'd be other things I'd be able to set as goals, but for me, that's what I do. It's like, okay, clear out the gyms, get storage or whatever, hold more Pokemon. Alright, we have 15 more minutes to get to 2,500. A lofty goal, but peanut butter and kimchi, we had to set it to an extreme goal because that's going to make us sick, let's be honest. That's going to be in $238. We're $238 away from that, so No one has to single-handedly donate $2.38 though, so if you're out there and you donate $50, you might make it within reach for somebody else. Is that a bazooka you have there now?
Yeah.
Oh man. James Bond ain't messing around.
Heavy firepower.
Oh. You have unlimited? No, it's no.
No, it's not unlimited.
Resident Evil.
I wish it was unlimited, because the bazooka's a one-shot kill on all these mooks.
Big boom.
What bazooka's called? So, chat, it's late night. Y'all watching Nick at Night? Toonami? Does Toonami come on weekends? Saturday night? No. I don't either. But I see there's a certain night that it always trends, like different anime will trend and stuff like that. I think it might be Friday nights. Oh, Kanto! With a $38 donation, bringing us to $2,300. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we still have $200. It's only $200 now. It's making it reasonable. Thank you, though. That's a huge donation by Kanto. Really appreciate it. Watching Brit at Night. Was that a body? Are you from?
Yeah.
2,300.
That was the town from the beginning of the game.
Oh no.
Yep.
I got bombed.
After I dispatched their leader, Iqbal, the place got ravaged by war.
Oh
Wow.
man. He really was the one that saved the whole place.
And the water buffaloes left.
Water buffalo. Hype. Whose mode is that?
To what?
I was looking at Kanto's hype emote.
I finally have my sword again. Now it's really like Link's Awakening. I got my sword and
Some good food
shield.
in there. I've got this some tortilla soup, I think. There's some bread. And I don't know if we got any meats. Oh man, that is a good. Oh, it's yours. That's awesome. Made it Philly like a week and a half ago.
Nice,
I'm gonna have
congrats.
yeah, congratulations. Not the snag that emote. Looks really good. Did you make that? Did you make it yourself, Kanto? Or did you get somebody to make it? Looks really good.
Kind of looks like the ones that Ren made for Chase.
Yeah, it looks similar. At first I thought it was because I saw the orange head, but then I recognized or I saw that it was different. Honey butter chicken biscuit really is the best. Except I don't think Blau likes honey butter chicken biscuits, do you? How dare you? How dare you? So good. I thought that was universal, that everybody loved honey butter chicken biscuits.
This seemed overhyped to me.
Did you get extra honey butter on it?
I did not.
Yeah, there's your problem.
Slather that on there.
Yeah, sometimes they won't put enough. It'd be like half the sandwich become dry. You're like,
They had one of the years that Kevin came down. I mean, I'm sure you were down too, but I remember I picked him up and there was a new chicken biscuit.
It was a jalapeno strawberry.
Yeah, that was money too.
Yeah, that was good. I like jalapeno strawberry jelly.
Yeah, I remember I got that like several times while it was still there. Took it away from us, just like the McRib, but it hasn't been back. Honey butter chicken biscuit with extra honey butter is amazing. There we go. Kanto knows it.
Ooh. $200 away until we gotta eat the nasty sandwich.
Only 10 minutes though. If we don't get there, it's the last call. We'll just throw it in the trash. And we go from this to honey butter chicken biscuit.
Alright, I'm just not going to get after this.
Yeah. No, yeah. PayPal you some money and grab it.
Oh, you know it.
Okay, yeah. But I've sent you on PayPal before, right?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, that one's good too. What suit are you in there? It's orange, right?
Was that Iqbal?
Nah, Iqbal's dead.
Oh. That's right, James Bond doesn't leave people alive.
There it is. The last opportunity. 10 minutes.
That was Saddam.
10 minutes to get $200.
That was Saddam?
Is it really?
Not Saddam Hussein though.
Oh.
Just a guy named Saddam.
I sent Baltus clammy canes this year. Yeah, he showed us. Those,
Clammy canes.
oh my gosh, those have got to be terrible. That would make a great marathon stunt. I should have, I was thinking about ordering them before the marathon and I completely forgot. Next year, next Christmas marathon is going to be, I would think, by next Christmas, and that should be able to be a full-fledged marathon.
Clammy canes, dipped in Vegemite.
Cool. Oh my god.
That's puke fuel right there.
Yeah, that's bad. That sounds real bad.
What were those, like, plum candies?
Oh, that pumpkin had?
Yeah.
That were just like little
Salt.
pits of salt in them.
Oh. Jason to the bed.
I hear Jason.
I think he is. Holidays in Yarnum. Is Yarnum the world of Bloodborne?
It's the first main city in Bloodborne.
Okay. Do you think we'll get a Bloodborne remaster?
Yeah, so I mean that's another game that there's been a lot of people reporting on leaks and stuff like that. It sounds like it's a legit one.
Is it ever gonna come to PC?
Yeah, that's what the big thing is supposed to be. That it's going to come to PC, and I imagine Demon's Souls is going to come to PC too because they had in that first trailer it said PC in the trailer, and they had
I would not be surprised if Sony paid From Software for more exclusivity.
Well, it seems like an odd gap for them to have PC in the. That's a weird goof, like a mess up where you're. Oh, we accidentally put PC in the trailer. Oopsies. Like I think it's a timed exclusive thing, but.
Oh, I don't mean Demon's Souls. I was talking about the idea of Bloodborne coming to PC.
Oh yeah, well that's the same type of exclusivity there. I think Sony has started to see that they can keep the console exclusivity and then have some PC stuff. But I don't know. We'll see how that strategy works out. But they've already started it with Horizon Zero Dawn, and I feel like there's another game they did that with too. That was exclusive to their console. Maybe not. Maybe it's just Horizon. But it seems like Demon's Souls is going to do that. It seems like Bloodborne's going that way too. If it doesn't happen next year, I don't think it'll happen, but we'll see. Just trying to get to top the nasty autumn chestnut Kit Kats. Yeah, he just kept telling me about how terrible those were. I don't know what chestnut tastes like exactly, so when I think of chestnut, I've always just in my mind something like almondy, but I guess not. Have you had chestnut before?
Chestnuts?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not that great. I don't really like them that much.
Apparently they have chestnut Kit Kats that are really awful. What
What
are
are
they?
they? Water chestnuts?
Hmm?
Water chestnuts?
I've had water chestnuts in salad.
Yeah.
Are they similar to that? I'm wondering, like,
Sure.
I would think covered in chocolate that they would kind of just be like, whatever.
I think hazelnuts are overrated.
What if I had hazelnuts in it before? I've had hazelnut like coffee, and I don't know if I've ever had like,
Nutella's hazelnut.
oh, like the chocolate stuff.
Yeah. Nutella.
Yeah, I love that. Did you stumble upon a nuclear waste place?
No, this is where Golgov's hiding out at in Russia.
Oh. Is that what Russia looked like when you went there, Caden?
Yep.
Just
Bunch of
nuclear drums or whatever?
nuclear waste facility.
Yep.
That was 5.5 years ago.
What?
To Russia, yeah.
That seems like that. I mean, obviously I didn't go, but I mean, whenever I hear, when I think about when you went to Russia, it feels like only a year or two ago.
Yeah, man. Saudi was over two years ago now.
Dang. It's weird. Some marathons we'll talk about and they seem like forever ago, and then some that aren't that long ago seem like they were longer ago. I don't know how that works. I think it depends on like the marathons and how many memories I have of those marathons. Kind of factor into it. Some,
I have a lot of good memories from the barn marathon.
yeah, like I really enjoyed the one that we did the Nuzlocke run, and we went the Star Wars one. Not the Star Wars marathon, but the Pokemon one where we went and saw Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the barn had some good ones. It's like when the internet would cut out though.
Yeah. If the internet was more stable, it'd be the best place we've ever had.
Yeah,
Marathons.
the Pokemon one was super good.
The 2012 one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Jason Benet's first marathon.
Which was JD's? Was it Mario 20?
He went to the one before Pokemon.
I think it was that one.
His first one, yeah.
Oh wait, no. This one he made Mario Christmas 2012, so I guess that doesn't after. Cool art. You've seen that geeking for art in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Another one of her pieces of art that will be auctioning off tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And that one will be a standard auction that we typically do. I'll explain all the rules then. Well, it's still not a standard auction. It's a cutthroat auction where it's winner takes all, but not an auction train like we did today. If anybody was around for that. Yeah, she has great art. Alright, so we still got 2 minutes, so I don't want to jinx it. We could get $200 in the next 2 minutes. I was about to say, crisis averted.
Keep the dream alive.
We could still make it happen. Go to a great cause, St. Jude. We're playing GoldenEye for a great cause. And then Punkel's going to be playing Skate or Die. I know he's going to be playing Castlevania later. Have you even seen someone lose a finger for a picture of Mario? I have. What? What happened? I need to hear the story behind that.
This on the dark web?
What controller are you using, Blau? Sounds like a...
GameCube.
About to say it. It has the seat. It had the. You can just tell the sound of the GameCube controller. Special controller. Not throwing jokes about how hot the stream auctions are. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Perfect. That's another thing I have a lot of is GameCube controllers. My favorite color, everybody tell their favorite color GameCube controllers. With mine is that Spice Orange. I wish they'd came out with the Spice Orange GameCube here. But, you know, it's not actually that hard to mod it. Just because the Japan GameCube Spice Orange is one you can get probably for like $50 or something to just swap the cases off. Alright, it's 2:30. I can officially
Throw that in the trash.
throw it in the trash. It's over. I mean, unless this happens before 2:31 hits, but we didn't make it. We'll see it through to 2:31 because it's technically still 2:30. Multicolor controllers I needed in the world. They're all pretty cool with them. The fuchsia, there's like the silver, gray, black, spice orange. I wonder if we're ever going to get a console, like a standard console, non-special edition, that's going to go as bold as the GameCube did back in the day with the purple or fuchsia, whatever you want to call it, as your base console.
They sure did like purple back then, because that was the Game Boy Color's default as well.
The purple Game Boy Color.
Yeah, and you remember the first two Game Boy Advances were like a glacier blue and then, or not glacier blue, something blue, and then a white. I think the glacier one was just the white one. That's the one
I had a white one.
Yeah, that's what I had too.
Surprisingly, they never came out with a standard black one until Toys R Us got an exclusive.
Yeah.
I didn't get a regular Game Boy Advance. I just got an SP.
You're a smart man. I loved the Game Boy Advance, and that original model was pretty cool, but yeah, not having that backlit screen was not great.
Yeah.
I remember playing Castlevania Circle of the Moon on it, and I was like, oh crap, I can't see anything. But I still loved it.
They're great for using as controllers on GameCube, though, with Game Boy games.
Yeah. But
They feel a lot better than using a Game Boy Advance SP.
now it's officially done. I'm gonna toss this in the trash, y'all. Boom, 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 boom. It's okay though, you guys have done an amazing job tonight.
I just wish that we could get a lot of the cool color schemes that Japan gets.
Yeah. I guess they think that, maybe with the marketing and stuff, or the research they've done, that we're less likely to buy that type of stuff. I don't know, I'm all over it.
I mean, all of our Switches sell out immediately
Yeah.
everywhere, so.
There's some more colors. I do like that we got the neon blue and neon red color. That's the one I got to start.
I've always suspected that they think Americans are less likely to double dip on a console just for a special design.
Maybe.
I mean, look at all of the Animal Crossing ones that sold.
Yeah.
No, a lot of people that have their original Switch Lite and the Animal Crossing one though.
Yeah, it's tempting.
I just have my original one.
Me too. I was tempted to buy a Lite and one of the newer Switches that has a better battery life, but I really think we're gonna get a Switch Pro next year, so I'm holding off.
There is a Dragon Quest design for that new one that's got the better battery life that I really want to get.
Are they hard to get? And that.
Yeah. Chicken biscuit's calling.
I'm gonna take the seat for a bit. Wait for the honey butter chicken biscuit. Oh yeah. Okay. This is the spot. Alright guys, it's just me and you. Caden has left. He's going to go. Oh crap, he's right behind us. He's going to grab some honey butter chicken biscuits. It's a Texas staple. I don't think I keep leaning forward. Not good. Sounds good right now. Yeah, Della, you got to experience the honey butter chicken biscuit, right? It's just... I'll move back to seat eventually, but... You did. Awesome, awesome. Blau's all about the Dr. Pepper milkshake. Aren't they making a Whataburger kind of closest to you, Blau, or is it closer to... I think it's closer to Allen, isn't it?
It's close to Allen. I ain't making any close to me, unfortunately.
Game looks so good. Yep, this is James Bond on the James Bond 007 on the Game Boy. It does look pretty fun. Did they do? You said that there was one in the Game Boy Color that wasn't very good though.
I didn't say anything about that.
Oh, okay, it must have been someone else I read in the chat.
The only James Bond games I've ever played are this one and both of the GoldenEye games.
I played quite a bit of 007 games just because I was such a big fan of GoldenEye, and they never, I wasn't a very big fan of the remake on the Wii. I got it right when it came out, and it came with like a golden controller or something like that, or golden...
Yeah, the Golden Pro controller, I have it.
Yeah.
That's actually the only classic controller I have.
I don't have that controller anymore. I sold it and the game because I returned it because I did not like it.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't. I remember I think it was me, Local, and Blon were playing it, and it didn't play like at all like the original one. I mean, obviously it was motion control and stuff, but with the Pro controller, it still just felt.
It wasn't. Oh, right. You weren't using the Pro controller. I was about to say, it wasn't motion control.
Well, I used the Pro controller, but I used kind of like both. I think I mainly did use the motion control stuff because it was on the... I was a big fan of like whenever they demoed Red Steel, and I really liked the idea. Red Steel 2, actually, I feel like kind of nailed the idea better of more one-to-one like gunplay and swordplay and stuff. Remember, Red Steel is what really, really got me excited about the Wii.
I never finished GoldenEye on the Wii, but what I played it with I did like, but I also was not expecting GoldenEye for the N64 out of it either.
I was hoping. 2021. I mean, because of COVID and everything, there was a lot of games that were delayed this year and delayed out of this year into 2020, from 2020 to 2021. But the year seems like it's going to be pretty jam-packed full of games. I do think we're going to see a lot of those games that are some games that were initially anticipated for 2021 to make it to 2022. Maybe not even for the reasons of not able to complete it, but just because this year is going to be so packed, and you can't pack, every quarter you can't have like 5 AAA games. Even though I don't think it's going to be quite to that extent, but I could see some holiday games, the ones that were planning to come out in October and November, get pushed to maybe the spring or something like that. But is this Jaws or whatever his name is?
Yeah. He's got some insane reach on him.
Yeah, he does. Is it possible to shoot him? Oh. Oh, are those like magnets and you try to get him to get stuck to them or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's cool. Oh man, he really took some chomps out of you. This little run animation from the front, he like shimmies. This isn't Zelda, no like 3-hit rule or anything like that.
No, the bosses have a ton of hit points in this game.
Doesn't look like you get to see him either. Now you've got him
Always thought he
pattern.
had a magnetic personality.
Oh no. Where could you possibly be? Yeah, I think we're gonna get Breath of the Wild 2 next holiday. I think we're gonna get Pokemon Snap next summer. I think we'll get Bayonetta 3. Who knows with that game, but I think it's coming next year.
They haven't said anything about Bayonetta 3.
Well, Hideki Kamiya gets asked about it a lot, and when people talk to him, or whenever he responds, but they'll just say, yeah, yep, everything's going according to plan. So, I don't think it's been canceled.
Then he blocks them.
Yeah, then he blocks them, but... maybe we'll get a follow-up to Mario Odyssey. Maybe that'll be something they would hold off on. Now we have stuff like Bravely Default, which got delayed into like the first 4 or 5 months of next year have already been pretty filled out with games on the Switch. Whew. I can't wait till Cyberpunk gets its next gen patch. That's probably going to be a pretty long wait. You have some other priorities.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright, Caden's left us. Blau's left us. It's just me and you, chat. You guys think we'll finally not get Metroid Prime 4 next year, but hear about it? That'd be super cool. But I think the next time we see it, it's going to be once the game's way further in development. I don't think they want to have a scenario where major changes happen or something like that, and we have to wait longer. Feels like we won't get Prime until maybe the last year of the Switch's lifespan. Tonight's been pretty insane. We started, I think before the auction started at around like 6 o'clock. We weren't even at $1,000. And, well, look, I think we're at 900. I'll need to go back and see, but yeah, you guys have raised an insane amount, $1,400.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back, Blau. What are those codes or buttons that you're switching to? There's some sort of pattern or combination you need?
Opening up doors.
Do they have to be pressed in a certain way, or is it pretty easy, just like flip them all on?
You just gotta brute force it.
Oh, okay. Oh. Some bazooka magic. Oh, you got the shield again. Does the shield ever break or anything, or is it like a permanent item?
It's a permanent item.
Oh, cool.
I actually have two shields. One blocks bullets and one blocks lasers.
Night Fox, thank you for hanging out with us. This game's a little bit like Link's Awakening. Does it have like certain items that are specific to, like, that you need to progress through a level or something like that?
Yeah.
Cool. Is this the final? This has got to be the final dungeon, right?
If memory serves correct, I believe this is the final dungeon.
Looks like it would be. What time are you scheduled till? Maybe you have time to get in some other hidden gems here. Ooh. One is the mirror shield. Wait, there's two different types of shields? I must have missed you say that.
I did say that.
It must project, or
One blocks bullets, the other blocks lasers.
oh, okay, yeah, it's the mirror shield. This is Link's Awakening, even though I don't know if there's one in that one, but it's Zelda inspired.
Then you also have your default ability to block, which will block melee attacks.
Oh, dang. Get him with the machete. Is that healing ribbon just like a heal?
It just restores a little bit of my health.
Okay.
The boxes are more valuable because they're full heals and I can use them when I want to. The ribbons are used on pickup.
Oh no. Whoa. Man, they do so much damage so quickly.
It's those rocket launchers, man. Luckily, my progress with the doors is saved.
Oh, that's good.
My problem here is it's hard for me to tell what weapon these enemies are carrying.
Like a silencer dart? Looks like he does it in there, so okay. Alright guys, if anybody's in the chat, I'm gonna do a test just to see if we can see delay. Make sure that the stream looks like we're running good, but just in case. So when I say, I'm gonna count down to 3, 2, 1, and when you hear 1, type 1 in the chat if you can, just so we can make sure everything's good. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go, okay, cool.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. Thank you, Electicism. Yeah, that's very good. Just making sure that it, there's Jagger. Jagger must be on mobile. There's Deli. Deli, y'all on mobile?
That mobile delay is real. It's like a default 30-second delay across the entire platform.
Yeah. Yeah, when we're trying to test the stream, watching it on mobile, it's a little bit challenging to test stuff. Yeah, if you're on desktop, like Electicism, it was very quick.
Almost instant.
Yeah.
Oh, he stole a line from Goldeneye. Beg your pardon, forgot to knock.
Who's still alive?
Bond did.
No, I mean, who's the person that's still alive though?
Huh?
I said you said he's still alive from GoldenEye.
No, I said he stole a line.
Oh, stole a line. Oh, he's still alive. I was like, what?
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. There's another stolen line. What am I doing here?
This is the final boss. The way he shimmies back and forth is so funny. Oh, you charged it.
Oh, jeez. There's a ton of damage when he runs into you.
Now he's rocket powered. Stage 2. So you've been saving these rocket launchers just for this moment, final boss. Oh wow. Maybe he's not the final boss. Maybe he is. Oh, could be.
No, I think he was the final boss.
Now you gotta disarm bombs. I'm interested to see. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna take you to like a hacking screen or something like that.
Nah, I just gotta flip a switch. Conveniently, everything in James Bond's path is a switch rather than like a computer that needs to be hacked.
And there's a lot of switches.
Okay, it's hard to tell the difference, but these are actually lasers.
Time for the mirror shield.
Yep. Some of the turrets that I'll see will actually shoot bullets though, so gotta pay close attention to that.
They'll just go right through the mirror shield, vice versa. Oh, electric power. Oh,
I forgot the solution to this puzzle.
you have to turn them all down or something?
No, You just gotta do it in the right order.
What? How are you supposed to figure this out?
Trial and error.
Oh man, I would, as a kid, I'd have never figured these out. So,
Like, the first couple of these trains you to think, oh, if I flip the switch, it'll block the path in front of me. But then you get to one of them, and it's like, oh, you gotta flip the switch. That seems to be the one. Maybe I need to flip the very first switch.
I wonder what position does it even... Is it supposed to be into... I don't know. So, is it going to need to be eventually all down to stop the bomb, but you have to have some of them up to get through the electric crap, get the ones ahead of it to push them down?
No, this is just for getting through.
Oh, okay. You're just trying to advance forward, that's not any...
Yeah. See, this one here is shooting bullets, so gotta use the actual shield.
And back to mirror shield. Whoop. Oh. Oh no. Ready to bomb. Back to mirror shield. That's good. Back to regular. Oh. Good thing they kept that the same. That would suck if you had to flip mid thing. This has to be like the ending hallway. They're really making you work for it with these shield swaps. Ooh! Is that an exit right up there? No, I guess there's just holes in the wall. Kinda close. What? How many missiles or bombs are there?
I think there's 4.
Man, this game.
You know what? I've got enough med kits. I might as well use one instead of hanging on to low health.
Yeah. How many medkits do you have?
I got 5 left now.
Oh, nice. Okay, you've done like, this will be your missile number 3.
Maybe there's more than 4.
There's just random like electric currents on the ground you gotta watch out for. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Number 4.
Holes in the floor as well. That might have been the last one.
Now you have to go all the way back. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, this is the final one.
And that's the end.
Oh wow, you did it. Is this supposed to be Pierce? Bond, are you okay?
No, I don't think it's supposed to be Pierce Brosnan.
It's just a generic James Bond. Yeah, they probably wouldn't want to pay for the likeness. And there they go.
I guess now they can use Sean Connery all they want in James Bond games.
I don't know. I think your state, your family line. I don't think you can actually. All right, let's see how many people worked on this game. Nintendo of America. Mr. Arakawa. Oh, that's a special thanks to it. I was like, what? Like, this isn't Nintendo of America. Congratulations, try these names to play the card games. What?
Yeah, there was a casino.
Yeah,
Midway through the game.
yeah, if you use those names, will it allow you to play different card games in them?
I think it just takes you straight to them.
Oh.
Anyway, that was James Bond 007 for the Game Boy.
That was awesome.
And I've got about an hour to kill, so...
Oh, snap. What games do we got? What Nintendo classics could we possibly see? For a Game Boy game that was pretty good? Yeah, I thought it was cool. Beggar says GG.